We start tonight with a candlelight vigil to honor the victims of domestic violence. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. A vigil at the Pitt County Courthouse named nearly 50 victims who lost their lives since the year 2000. Participants held candles and stood each time a name was read. Several people spoke at the event, including law enforcement. Officials say nearly 1 in 4 homicides in Pitt County are domestic violence related. The vigil also featured a speaker who has survived domestic violence. WNCT's Brandon Truitt joins us now with her story. Brandon.
Angie, talk about a powerful moment. She says it's one of the hardest things she's had to do. And tonight, Decorah Mealing shared her story of survival and inspiration.
This is big. This is a really big moment. This is a really important topic.
Surviving the unthinkable. Decorah Mealing shared her very personal experience.
As a child, I grew up in my household with parents and with siblings. Within the walls of our house, my parents would fight and argue due to drug use.
From an early age, Mealing knew what domestic violence was. Her parents ultimately stopped fighting, but her relationships as an adult suffered similar consequences.
I slowly stopped calling my friends. I slowly stopped hanging out with them. I began to just solely spend time with him. And I thought it was cute. I thought, he just loves me.
At 19 years old, Mealing dated a man who took control of her life.
My brothers and my sisters couldn't stand him. They started seeing a change in me, that I was no longer the happy-go-lucky girl that they knew.
Mealing stayed in that abusive relationship until she couldn't take it anymore. She packed up and moved to Georgia to get away. It was in Georgia she met a different man, one that promised to take care of her. Several months in, it started to change.
He began cursing and yelling at me and telling me that if I even thought to kick him out, he was going to come back and he was going to burn my apartment up.
Mealing moved out and requested a restraining order, but that didn't stop him.
He would drive by my house, rev his engine to let me know that he was there.
Her case made its way through the courts, ultimately leading her to today.
I stand here a proud survivor because on October 9th of 2017, in this very courtroom, my ex was convicted and sentenced and sent to jail.
Mealing says she wants people to walk away from her story knowing there are resources to help you if you were going through this. She says calling 911 or even just telling a friend can be the first step that ultimately saves your life. Angie.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that report, Brandon.